morning, friends. Hope that you're doing well. I'm going to tell you guys a story about when I was a kid. That's me. Actually, it's a story about me and my dad, and that's my dad. Pretty cool mustache, right? So when I was a kid, I grew up going to a place called Kings Island. Now, Kings Island is like Knott's Berry Farm or Six Flags. Lots of roller coasters, super fun, overpriced snacks, all the basics. Well, there was a new roller coaster called the Vortex that came out, and my dad really wanted to ride it, and he didn't want to ride it alone. So he said, Melissa, if you ride this with me, I will buy you a Vortex t-shirt. And I said, okay, for the t-shirt, I will do it. I ride the ride. It was fun. It's terrifying, but fun. And afterwards, he said, you know what? I don't have enough cash to buy it right now. I'll buy it next time we come. Well, it's been 30 years, guys, and I still don't have that t-shirt. And this is something I like to give my dad a hard time about because that's what we kids do. We give our parents a hard time, and he has offered to buy it for me, but I said, no, that's okay. But fast forward a few years, and I'm in high school, and we had gone to somebody's house for Thanksgiving, and they made oyster dressing, and that is Thanksgiving stuffing, but with oysters in it. And I thought that sounded disgusting, and no thank you. And my dad said, come on, if you try it, I will give you $1. And I said, where's the dollar? He said, well, I don't have any cash on me, but if you do this, I will give you $1. And I said, no, that's not good enough. I'm going to need to know that you're going to give me this $1. And so I made my dad write me a check for $1. Why do I tell you this story? I tell you because some of us need to see it to believe it. For whatever reason, our personalities or, experience, some of us need to see things to believe them. And that is like the story of Thomas. After Jesus rose from the dead, other people had seen Jesus, and Thomas said, you know what? I'm glad that you think that, but unless I see him with my own eyes and I put my hands on his hands and I see his side, unless I see those things, I'm not going to believe it. And some people give Thomas a hard time, but I'm not one of those people because I'm like Thomas too. Sometimes I just need to see it to believe it. That's the great thing about Jesus. He doesn't make Thomas feel bad for having questions or for needing to see him. He said, blessed are the people who haven't seen me and believe. But he understood and he loved Thomas, just like he understands and he loves us. When we have questions, when we have doubts, when we're confused. I hope that you know that our church is always a safe place to ask questions. Our church is always a safe place to say the things that confuse you about the Bible or about God, because I'm still one of those people. I still have questions and I still wonder about things. And I know that God loves me in those things, and I hope that you know that too. Have a great week. See you soon.